Hello, I'm Sam Hopkins, and welcome to Urban Stories, a podcast by urban creatives about cities and the people that make them. Today I'm speaking with Tea Zachova. She is a teacher and art curator for the 35 meters squared art space in Prague, as well as a contributor and organizer for other artistic endeavors around Europe. We'll be discussing her origins in the art world, her interest in politics and ecology, and how she curates spaces which highlight the intersection of these ideas. Enjoy! Hello, Teresa. How's it going?
Hi, Sam. Fine. Thank you. And thank you for having me here.
Yeah, thanks so much for joining. I really appreciate it. Can we just begin with you introducing yourself a bit, what you do, all that kind of stuff?
Okay. I'm curator and also teacher in high school, and I'm based in Prague, in the Czech Republic. But I studied in Ústí nad Labem, which is a city 1 hour from Prague. And then I study curator studies and philosophy and aesthetics. Mm-hmm. And then art education. So that's both these sort of topics of mine. Mm-hmm. The Ústí nad Labem is actually a city in the north region of Czech Republic, mm-hmm. which had very serious environmental issues in the 90s. And that's actually the topics comes to me because the environmental impact of this coal industry and chemical plants in this city is very affected of the air quality, mm-hmm. and change really like the origin of the landscape in this region. So, yeah, and about actually my work. That I said, it's this topic about environmental comes to me because of the city, and also about maybe my childhood because I really love hiking and walking in the forest. So, yeah, so that's actually a very combination together.
Mm-hmm. Great. Can you tell me a bit about the gallery that you curate for? I don't know if you just are a curator for the one 35 meters squared, or if there's more than one, I'm not sure.
The gallery 35 meters square is actually artist-run spaces, like a non-profit gallery, mm-hmm. and I'm part of the team, of the curator team. So I'm from, we are sort of like a collective, so we are 4 members. And we are switching each month. We changing the exhibition, but we create, for example, per year 2 exhibition. Mm-hmm. So, and the gallery actually it was founded in 2006, I think. Yeah, 2006 on 5. By artists Michal Pechouček and Petra Steinerová, who is very famous artist, Czech artist, working with photography and paintings and scenography as well. Mm-hmm. And nowadays we co-creating the similar program, but we are focusing more on youngest artists. And it had 130 exhibitions during mm-hmm. these years. Yeah.
When you are actively curating or planning a new exhibit at the gallery, what are some traits or characteristics you're particularly interested in looking for? What sort of things call out to you?
It is very difficult actually question, but with my interest, I try to always work with truth dialogues and truth communication between me and artists. And it's what is important for me is very trust each other, because after that it works very well or not, of course. But also what inspired me is Nordic countries, and put their background to the Czech context. And apply their gender affair or ecological equality, or to the Czech basin, because we are a small country, and I think or I guess the Nordic countries is more like together with nature, so it's probably very a good impact of them. But also what is important is really like true dialogue or perception of how can I say out of ration message. It's like related to it. So so this is and also sometimes I'm inspired by literature or issues around me. So sort of this.
Great, awesome. Yeah, that's interesting what you're saying about the Nordic countries having different perspectives on certain issues and maybe integrating it or synthesizing it with Czech culture. Yeah. How often are the exhibits Czech-based artists or all around Europe? Is it kind of more all over the place, or?
I'm trying to, of course, exhibit Czech artists, but when I'm traveling to my work as curator, I also get to know the other scene, like London scene or Finland scene or Norwegian scene. So I just try to put the artists together. And then actually they learn from them each other, it's a very good combination. And friendship as well.
Absolutely, yeah. What feels unique to you about the art and cultural scene in Prague compared to other places? I think the Prague is not really kind of unique in the of art scene, but there is lots of good things. What I would like to say, and I think around for example, the topic of ecological issues. During the a few years, actually Prague are getting better with this, and the institution actually trying to look after with combination with this topic about audience, about artists, about also waste of production of art, and they are trying also look on this topic a little bit differently and than before, because it was I think nobody think about this production of waste of art and these things. But now it's really changing, and there are many non-profit organizations who works with this ecological attitudes. And for example, the Art Beyond website, it's collect all database who works with ecological issues or transformation or recycle materials. And nowadays also there will be one organization who
who open the material of the art, like recycling for this. And you can use it after that, so which is very great, like a second hand of material.
Yeah, that's a very interesting perspective. Yeah.
Yeah.
I maybe a year or 2 years ago, I saw an exhibit that was a carbon neutral exhibit here in Prague. So it was all naturally lit, none of the lights were on. And one of the artists biked his paintings over from Germany. He had them on his backpack, so yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, sometimes it happens, of course.
So you've already brought up, having like environmentalism and concepts of ecology as important themes in art, especially in the exhibits you're curating. You also brought up gender, which is always really interesting. And these are both kind of pretty political concepts. So for you, what is your philosophy about art and politics and how they influence one another and how they serve each other?
I think it's for example, for my work, it's I'm always work with poetical way, and but it seems like sometimes, of course, you need to be engaged more. And together with art and these political issues is important because sometimes the mass media actually tells different perspectives. So it's better to see another view, a point of view, and I think it's a good combo because for normal, ordinary people, they can learn about more about these perspectives, about this issue, and sometimes, of course, they can't understand it, but it's we can, I think the dialogue between the audience and this sort of art and politics things is very necessary in our society.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah. Specifically with ecology, can you think of some exhibits that you've had in the past that you were particularly interested in that really made you think, as an example?
Well, there are so many actually, and I think there are many exhibitions who reflects this topic past few years. So many, but in came to my mind is biennial of Manifesta in Palermo. It's called Plants of, I don't remember the name, sorry, but Manifesta in Palermo, and it was very great exhibition or more like a biennial view because it works together with city. And they also work. The artist works with the public scene, and also they reflect the topics of the plants and forest and the air and etc. And another what inspired me, it's called Living of the Earth, which was exhibition in Norway, and they reflect for 4 years some sort of very specific area in the top of the north, because there is problem with mining as well, with another mining of coal and sort of these minerals things. So it was a very interesting project. But it's always kind of like not the aim is not sometimes exhibition, but more research.
Yeah. What do you mean exactly by that? Why is it more research?
Research is, I think it's you can go through this deeply from this topic. Not really like for visual art, but really conceptually and with background of many books and readings and get to know the people, original people, and it's
Yeah. I think people sometimes don't think of art as an educational experience, but yeah, I'd say that's not true. It certainly is.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, it's a good one.
Anything in the future that you are excited about in the near future, happening in Prague maybe, or at the gallery?
Now I'm actually working on one project in Košice in Slovakia. And that will be about power plants and about nuclear culture. And and in the abroad, I think I don't know right now, but also the manifesta in Pristina in Kosovo.
Okay, cool.
Would be very great, I guess.
Yeah, awesome. Okay, cool. So maybe as like a closing statement, something that you wish people understood better in terms of art and ecology and how these two concepts interact with each other.
So I think be more open and with clear mind and understand that more options and more diversity in the world, generally.
Yeah, absolutely. Okay, well, thank you so much. Tea's gallery is called 35 meters squared, and it's in Žižkov, right?
Yes.
Yes, and it's open now, yeah?
Yeah. We actually now are working on new exhibition, which will be in the 15th of the July opening.
Okay, great, perfect, awesome. Yeah, anything else you want to say to people?
Well, be open and take care about yourself and about nature as well.
Thanks for listening. Be sure to check out Tea's gallery called 35 meters squared in Žižkov. For more content related to sustainability, wellness, art, and urbanism, visit urbancreatives.org. I've been Sam Hopkins, and you've been listening to Urban Stories. See you next time.